We were wondering, well, first, what director Bruce Pittman was like to work with, and what just like the vibe was like on set. Was it very like jovial and lighthearted? Was it very serious and like let's get to it kind of thing?
Well, as I remember, Ron kept it light. Bruce is a really great director, so he kept it moving very well. I think he did a really good job, and I think the fact that we're still talking about this movie is credit to his work. As a director, he shot like 98% of it. There was some reshooting of the ending later. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so he didn't do that a couple of scenes that showed up a little later, that they changed the ending. But yeah, I think the overall, the atmosphere was good. It was in Edmonton. It was in a high school. So we used the whole high school in the summer. And yeah, it was a nice young group of people, a lot of people with their, beginnings, their first movies. So we were all pretty young.
Obviously, you're in the 50s scenes, but like you possess Vicky, who's in the 80s. But so I was just curious, like, there's Wendy Lyon, there's Vicky, Louis Fiera, Greg, Michael Ironside, the adult Bill, and then there's Terry Hawks, Kelly the bitch. Like, were you friends with all of them?
Yeah. Did you get to bond, a chance to bond with them? Because I know, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I wasn't there for that much of it, right? I just show up occasionally. So some of them, I mean, Michael Ironside, he was the big name in the movie, right? So I got to know him a little bit, and Justin, of course, who is now Louis. And the girls, not so much. They were more together. They were like their own group. And then I had is a totally different part of the movie, right? The 50s part of the movie were quite different. So it was like their movie and my movie. It was like two different parts, right? And yeah, it was a good atmosphere overall.
Did you enjoy kind of going back in time and doing that, like meaning if you would have given a chance to be like an 80s prom queen versus 50s, would you have preferred doing that more of like the 50s style and just being in that different style?
No question. I love period stuff. So that for me is so fun. Yeah, I just love anything to do with another time. This is one of the beauties of being an actor, is that you get to be in another time. Like, we don't get to do that. You get to dress up and pretend you're in another time. And I love that. Loved it, I think.
And the way you speak, you say, "See you later, alligator." It's not who you come with, it's who takes you home. Cracking up. Like, do you have a favorite line?